totally isn't another generic PAX video.
Take a trip to my house, nothing's what it seems. My life is like a roller coaster trip inside a dream.
So if you couldn't tell by my plethora of Twitter posts before the event, my Tumblr posts after the event, and my Twitter picture spam and Instagram spam after the event, you could probably tell that I went to PAX East 2013. And it was fun, and I played a lot of games, and it was really fun, and I want to tell you guys the story of my day from the time I got to the convention center to the time I left. Now, I know I told this story on Tumblr, but I left some stuff out because it got really long and I didn't want to annoy all my followers with a huge, massive text post on their dashboard, so I figured I'd save everything till my video. I want to say we got to the convention center at around 9:45 because by the time we walked to the queue line and everything, it was 9:50, which was about 10 minutes before they started letting people into the convention, and we were pretty far up in the queue line. I was very pleased. So we got in, and PAX is really overwhelming at first. If you've ever been, you walk in and there's this huge, like, wall of games. There's like so many games to try, and there's like 2 or 3 floors of games, and then there's like the classic console room, and then there's a PC room, and it's just so overwhelming, and if you're only going for one day like I am, you have no idea what to do first. The first booth that we saw that I really wanted to go to was the Twitch booth. Now, I watch a lot of streams on Twitch TV, and I love a lot of people who stream on Twitch TV, and I wanted to see if there was Smite there, actually, because I have a Mac and I can't play Smite. So I kind of wanted to try it out and see how it was and such. So we started walking over there, and literally the first 2 people we see there are Uber Haxunova and Kutra. And this was like 10 minutes into the convention. I'm not even kidding you. Like, we weren't stalking anyone, we weren't looking for anyone. I just said, let's go over to the Twitch booth. And there they were, and it was a pretty nice surprise, actually. So of course, we went up to them and said hello and asked for their autographs and pictures, and I'll put all my pictures at the end of the slideshow in a little montage, because the only pictures I really took at PAX were of meeting people. I probably should have taken more, but oh well. So I asked them to sign the drawing that I did a while ago, which I'll put that at the end of the video along with the spoils I got at the convention. So then right after that, Ben came, and I felt really bad. And then I was legitimately going to go play Smite until I saw Sly Fox Hound and the Zombie Unicorn. And of course, we had to go up and talk to them and get their autographs and picture, and it was fun. And I think we talked to them for about 5 minutes before they left, and then we left to play Smite. And I played Smite, and that was really fun. I liked it. I kind of sucked at it though, because it was like my first time playing and I didn't really know what I was doing. So after we all finished playing Smite, we went to find Coots and Nova again, which I feel bad about because me and my friends are not convention stalkers. Like, we will not follow you around the convention center the whole day. But Ben was the one who got me into the creatures, so I felt like I owed him something. So they didn't go far, and we happened to find them right near the Happy Wheels booth. So we got pictures, and we talked to them for a little bit, and I got another hug from Sly, and then we left. And I actually did want to hit up the Happy Wheels booth, but there was like a huge crowd around Coots, Nova, and Sly, so we figured we'd come back when the crowd had dispersed. So everyone agreed that we were seeing the creatures a little bit too much, so we decided to walk in the other direction and play some games, and the first game we played was Halo 4. Now, I play Halo all the time with Brian, but it was like new maps and Capture the Flag, and I really haven't played too much Capture the Flag, so that was a new experience. It turned out that Brian got the first flag, some other dude got the second for my team, and then I picked up the third flag, so I actually won the game for my team, which is pretty happy, and I did a little happy I won at Halo dance, which everyone proceeded to give me strange looks. So after we finished playing Halo, my friend Ben found out from some of his friends that C-Nanners was in the area, and me and Ben really wanted to meet C-Nanners, and so we kind of went looking for him for a little bit. But since one of my New Year's resolutions was to play more games at PAX, we looked for about 10 minutes before I got tired and I was like, let's go play some games. And I actually forget what game we were headed to when this happened, but we started walking down like one of the little aisles at PAX, and for some reason, I looked to my left and I saw Junkyard 129, Eat My Diction 1, Utorak 007, and C-Nanners. And it was really funny because we were trying to find C-Nanners and then we just kind of bumped into him. So being the really awkward people we are, me, Ben, Brian, and Shane decided to wait like a little bit of ways from them, like maybe they'd notice us, maybe they'd say hi first, and we really didn't want to be rude and interrupt their conversation. So they all signed my badge and we got pictures, and Diction actually recognized me from an Omegle chat that we had about 3 or 4 months ago, which I still am having trouble understanding because these guys have like tens of thousands of fans, and I just don't see how they could pick someone up from the crowd and be like, I talked to you on Omegle. And we left, and we were tired of the crowds, and we were hungry, so we actually went to get a snack. And I may or may not have fangirled there. And then we figured we'd go back to the Happy Wheels booth since I wanted to play Happy Wheels, and we hadn't visited there in a while, so after lunch, that's what we did, and Nova was actually there, which was really fun because I got another picture with him, and we kind of talked to him for like 10 minutes, and then I went to play Happy Wheels, and I completely failed because I'm used to using the computer controls, and they gave me a controller, and it just wasn't a good time, I guess? I don't know, I failed, basically, and then we left. And then I got tweeted on my phone that Lucagen was near the Rock Band stage eating lunch, and so we all went up there and found them and said hi and got autographs and pictures, and it was really fun. And I gave Nintendo Capri Sun my Yoshi that I drew him, I gave Lucagen my ponytail that I drew her, and I gave Josh Jepson a derpy version of one of his older icons. And we had a few laughs over them, and I think they really liked them, so I'm happy. And Lucagen and Josh Jepson actually recognized me from last year, which I'm still surprised about because I haven't seen them in a year, and like I said with Diction, they have like tens of thousands of fans that they meet at conventions, like multiple conventions other than PAX, and just everywhere, and they talk to, and I don't know, it's just really surprising to me that they could remember like one person's face from like a year ago. But it's actually very flattering too, but it makes me it makes me also think, what did I do to like make an impression? Because I'm terrible at first impressions. So this was around 2:30, 3-ish, and I got a text from Twitter saying that Chilled Chaos was going to be at the Machinima booth. So me and Ben really wanted to meet him, so we kind of waited at the Machinima booth for a while. But then not even 2 minutes later, I got a text notification from Twitter saying that the Runaway Guys Throne Controllers panel was half full, and if you wanted to get there, you better go to the queue. And since me, Brian, and Shane really wanted to go to the panel, we actually sprinted head on. And while we were sprinting, Brian spotted Ray from Rooster Teeth, which we stopped, and he signed our badges, and I gave him a hug, and then we proceeded to run more to the panel. We actually did end up making it in, and I was so glad we did because it was so much better than the last year's, and it was like executed perfectly, and there was no problems, and I was really happy for the Runaway Guys because last year I thought it was fun because I participated in it, but they weren't happy with it. So the panel was only supposed to be an hour, but it ran over, and I wanted to meet up with a friend that went to the panel afterwards, and I had the ChronoCast meetup at 5, and it was just, everything was happening all at once. So I actually only ended up talking to my friend, Cloudfang LP, for like 5 minutes, which I'm really sorry. Like, I wanted to hang out with you more, but like everything just happened all at once and it was just overwhelming, and I'm really sorry, and I really hope we get to hang out sometime next year. So then Brian and Shane waited for the Runaway Guys to come out so they could get their signatures, and then me and Ben sprinted full on to the front of the convention center so we could hit up the ChronoCast meetup. So the ChronoCast meetup was awesome. There was a lot of people there, which really didn't surprise me at all. I got Gassy and Renee's signatures both on their little business cards that they had tweeted about. Not many people knew about those business cards, which I was very surprised about. And also, Gassy recognized me from Omegle, which I still don't understand since he has like thousands of fans, and he talked to a lot of people on Omegle that night. So I also finally met Chilled Chaos, who is really tall, and he gave me this sticker that now sits on my phone, and I got his autograph and picture, which was awesome. So by the time I got everyone's autographs and I talked to everyone for a little bit, it was 5:30 and we were leaving at 6, and we still hadn't found Zero, Viking, or Immortal HD. But then Z actually showed up to the ChronoCast meetup, so I got him to sign my badge and we got pictures, and we were actually wearing the same shirt. And then me and Ben met up with Brian and Shane, and we stalked around the convention hall for about a half an hour to find Immortal HD. We did end up finding him at the very last minute, and we got pictures and autographs, obviously, and then Tiffany was also with him, so I figured I'd go over and talk to her and get a hug and a picture and an autograph, and she was really nice and sweet. Coots and Nova were also there again, and I kind of wanted to get another picture with Coots because my hair went funky in the first picture, but they were doing a meetup video, and they looked really tired, so I felt like I shouldn't bother them and just let them do their thing. There are actually more games that we played that I don't remember the names of right now that I didn't tell you about. But yeah, after meeting so many awesome people and playing so many awesome games, it was time for Brian's parents to pick me, Brian, and Shayna. Ben actually stayed for a little while longer because he was just taking the train. But yeah, so we went home, and that's about it. That was my day at PAX. I really wish I could have gone for more than one day, but since college said no, I guess maybe I can go more than one day next year. So if you like playing awesome video games and meeting the awesome YouTubers that I love to watch, I would definitely recommend PAX East, even if you're not in the area. Even if you live all the way across the US, go to PAX sometime. Either go to Prime or go to East, because it's amazing and the experiences of meeting people are totally amazing, and I wish everyone could have the same experiences that I've had sometime in their life, and I would not regret this experience for anything, and not even a chance to meet Dana's Not on Fire and Amazing Phil at Playlist Live. That's how much of a good time I had. Like, I have no regrets about anything, and I had an amazing day, and here is my picture slideshow. You may have noticed I teleported because I'm awesome like that, or maybe I just forgot to film the end of the video bit. I'm just awesome like that. So I hope you enjoyed my picture slideshow thing of awesomeness and had a good time. And me and my friends, Ben and Brian, are starting a gaming channel called Boxcast Games, and you can find that right there. I'll put the link right there. And if you want to go to everyone's individual channel, Brian's will be here, Ben's will be here, and Shane's will be here. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, you can leave a like, you can comment on it, or you can subscribe to my channel and make me really happy, and you'll get infinite hearts. I hope you're subscribed, because I'm giving you infinite hearts right now. Bye!